Happy Wednesday, Jousters, June 10th. Yeah, we got a good one for you today. We're going to kick it off with the Joust standard warm-up. If you're at home, let's do that at-home Joust standard warm-up version. After that, let's get right into it. AMRAP 18, as many rounds as possible in 18 minutes. 2 movements today, simple and effective. 3 single arm hang clusters on the left arm, 3 single arm hang clusters on the right arm. So it's 3 single arm hang clusters, fine print here, each arm. Don't forget it. So 6 total, 3 and 3. After that, 6 burpee plus box jump. When you get those 6 burpee box jumps done, that's 1 round. Go back to the single arm hang clusters. 3 left arm, 3 right arm, and another 6 burpee box jumps. Do that as many times as you can in 18 minutes. Your goals today, let's have some fun, let's move well, and hey, let's try to add up those rounds today. Somewhere between like 12 and 15 rounds, maybe even a little bit more if you're really cooking through those rounds of single arm hang clusters and burpee box jumps. For the weight on the single arm hang clusters, should be moderately heavy, should kind of challenge you, but still allow you to go unbroken on 3 in a row left, 3 in a row on the right. If you can only do like 1 at a time, it's a little too heavy. If you can do like 10 at a time, it's probably a little on the light side. You could bump up in weight if you have that option. Let's talk about scaling options for the clusters, the hang clusters. If you have the option, lighten the load or increase the load. Try to get a moderately heavy weight, something you could do like 5 to 8 reps of while you're fresh. You should be able to go unbroken, but barely with all 3 each arm, each round. For the clusters, if you don't have a dumbbell, use a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, use an odd object. Get creative. Use a backpack, use a water jug, use a textbook, a cinder block. I don't know, whatever you've got available, something you can grip and jump and land in the bottom of the squat. Worst comes to worst, if you don't have that, just do invisible hang clusters, and those are going to be effective as well. If you're new to the world of Olympic lifts and that hang cluster movement is just a little too technical for you, do a hang power clean plus a front squat plus a shoulder to overhead, or a push jerk would be the most efficient way, and I'll show that demonstration for you here in a minute. For the burpee box jumps, to scale that, if you don't have something to safely jump onto, let's do a burpee plus a tuck jump. You could also do a burpee plus a broad jump. That would work well, something to explosively use the hips either vertically or horizontally. And if you don't have something to jump up onto and you're not up to jumping, you could do a step up or you could do a lunge, a burpee plus a step up, burpee plus a lunge. All great options for you today. All right, let me give you some movement demonstrations here. Single arm hang clusters. Dun, dun, dun. With the hang cluster, we are going to keep that bell above our knees. So we're going to start by picking that bell up and standing tall. From there, we're going to jump the bell from above our knees. We're going to jump under, meet it halfway to the bottom of our squat. From that bottom of the squat, we're going to thrust as hard as we can, thrust that bell overhead to a nice overhead extended position. Take a look. First rep, we stand tall. Okay, from here, I load my hips, jump, and pull under to the bottom of my squat. And then I come out of that squat and thrust overhead. That's 1 rep. We'll do 3 each arm. Remember, we are doing a hang squat clean right into thruster. That's my 3 reps right arm. I'll then switch and go right into 3 reps opposite arm. After that, we'll then go into burpee box jumps. Some scaling options here. Easiest way to scale this, if you're new to the movement, is to do a segmented hang cluster. So we do a hang power clean, landing with a little bend in the knees. Then we add a front squat. Then we add a shoulder to overhead. So just break it up a little bit, pause in between each of those movements rather than rolling them all together and blending them together. Another option to scale, if you don't have a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or an odd object, you could do invisible hang clusters, which will add up quicker than you would like. Maybe do 5 to 6 reps of those each arm instead of 3 each arm. All great options for you today. Let's talk about burpee box jumps. Just what it sounds like. We're going to burpee down, chest and thighs to the floor. Coming out of that burpee, We get set up for our box jump, where we jump, land soft, and stand tall. That's one burpee box jump. We'll do that 6 times every single round. If we don't have something to safely jump and land on, we'll burpee down and do either a tuck jump or a broad jump. All great options. If you're not up to jumping, do a burpee plus a step up, stepping all the way up on the box, all the way down, or do a burpee plus a lunge. All right, plenty of options for you today. Get your butts up, get moving, and move well. Have a great Wednesday.